If you get anxiety about something coming up in the future, this technique is for you. Oliver Armstrong here, anxiety and trauma resolution expert. For many people, thinking of a situation which they need to go through in the future can bring on all sorts of different levels of anxiety, of worry, of stress, of concern. I'm going to teach you a technique that will allow you to basically feel comfortable with any future situation. The first thing you need to do is think of something in the future that gives you a bit of anxiety. As an example, let's say you are somebody who doesn't like going to the supermarket because it stresses you out, gives you anxiety. So with this type of anticipatory anxiety, you are anticipating something going wrong non-consciously. It's not a conscious process. So what is happening is your brain is perceiving that something is going to go wrong. So we're going to do the opposite. I want you to imagine yourself at the end of that situation, at the end of the event. So for example, using the supermarket as our example, I want you to imagine seeing yourself coming out of that supermarket, smiling, really proud of yourself. You know, you're just, whew, I did it. I had no anxiety. Woohoo! Maybe you're like throwing your arms up in the air. It doesn't matter. It's in the privacy of your mind. You can be jumping up and down with excitement. It doesn't matter. Just see yourself coming out of that event, out of that situation, positively, having positively completed that event. So you see yourself. You imagine yourself coming out of the doors of the supermarket with a massive smile on your face, feeling amazing. Now you imagine floating into that person. So you imagine that you can come out of your body where you are now and you can float into that person you are imagining. You go in and you feel what it feels like to be smiling, to feel proud, to feel so excited that you've successfully completed that event, and it just feels so amazing. And then you bring those feelings back. You come back to now, and then you think of that event that's about to happen, that you're worried about in the future, and then notice what happens. What you should notice is that you no longer feel anxious or worried about it. So what we've done is we've just mentally rehearsed the opposite of being anxious. We've imagined what it's like to actually be okay in that event. It's a wonderfully powerful technique which is really good for anticipatory anxiety, meaning it's great for anything which you are anticipating that will go wrong. So go ahead and play with this. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know how it goes. See ya.